Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Isotopes and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Zack Greinke will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Now at the plate, Jeffrey Delgadio, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The left fielder, Jeffrey.
First pitch of the at-bat. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, D-Row, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. D-Row, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
So now to the plate, Honus Wagner, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fields is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 25, Andrew Jones.
Striding into the box, Andrew Jones with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. So a good start here for Zack Greinke. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Jim Palmer, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So coming to the plate, Brady Fields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cardinals, the center fielder, Brady Fields.
Now here's the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. He'll start this one at 274. 31 homers and 83 runs batted in. Grounded down the third baseline. Taken in by Brett. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly not driving it out of the ballpark. So this offense has to clean it up, play a little bit differently, be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass, because you can't expect them to string a ton of hits together.
So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Here now the 2-2. It is swung on and missed, strike 3. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still no score. Now at the plate, Dwight Evans. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fields will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
That is it. The third baseman.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is, in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
To the plate now, George Brett. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 281 the average entering play. 8 home runs, and he's driven in 45. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Chapman is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That is it. The catcher, Martine Maldonado.
At the plate, Martine Maldonado. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. And this is low, ball 1. A ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this throw gets away from him.
left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Standing in now, Haven Smith, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in there, base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, a dozen home runs, and 46 driven in. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Jim Palmer, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Isotopes on top, 1-0. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch coming, here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Throw by Wagner's right there for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 5th, the second baseman, number 8.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Lau comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Yoenis Cespedes is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Line drive to center field. Jones will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. We've played 2. In now, Jeffrey Delgadio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Fields is there, and he has it for the first out. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Stepping in, Honus Wagner, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Chapman has it cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in, Andrew Jones. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Fields is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Now at the plate, Zack Greinke as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Zack Greinke is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. So 1 gone here in the St. Louis 3rd. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Hit to 3rd. And that's the 2nd out.
Center fielder number 16, Brady Fields.
Now at the plate, Brady Fields. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dwight Evans. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch.
1-1. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And we see a 5-mile-an-hour separation between these 2 starters from 96 down to 91 as the top 2 speeds. First offering on its way. George Brett is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. After it is Cespedes. In there, a base hit.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Now to the plate, Martine Maldonado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
There goes the runner. Still even at 2-2. Brett, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runner going a second time. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Stepping into the box, Haven Smith looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And they take the lead. It's gone. And good for him. Haven Smith has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least 1.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
At the plate now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher, not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better, because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except for pitcher.
Jim Palmer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Calhoun, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Stepping in now, Jeffrey Delgadio. He swings and grounds it to short. Reined in. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Honus Wagner stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Calhoun giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Indiana is on top here, 5-1. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Now here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Fastball called for strike 2. Fouled off. Now the pitch. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
To the plate now, Tony Perez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. In there for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. And he'll get in there safely.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Out in front of it, strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Iglesias is there, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes Andrew.
Leading off for the Iglesias, the center fielder, Andrew Young.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike one, 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Dwight Evans. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Derek Rodriguez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
57, Derek Rodriguez.
So now to the plate, George Brett. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. From the stretch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the former Angel Martine Maldonado. He's ready now. The pitch.
Ball.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Has a look, now the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Brandon Lau. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He was a 21st round pick during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And he got him.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Dante Bichette will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1. 287 the average coming in. 33 home runs and 78 RBIs. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The 1-2. Pops this one up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down here 5-1. Caleb Smith will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Haven Smith.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond, and if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Calhoun comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now back, the pitcher, Jim Palmer.
Digging in and looking for more, Jim Palmer. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing. Oh, and look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeffrey Delgadio. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Inside.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Beals is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
At the plate now, Brady Beals. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Left side, but well foul. The 0-1.
Ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Down to
Swing, strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's difficult about pitching. You have a guy that's up there swinging. Pitch before this takes a big swing and almost falls down, and then he shortens it up and hits a base hit right on the next pitch.
Yeah, Dan, that's what we call the old bait and switch right there. Try to go deep, count leverage, get to 2 strikes, shorten up, and do your job.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. At the plate, Tony Perez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
The throw pulls him off the bag. Bases full now following the error. And set to go as the third baseman, Matt Chapman. And they start him out away with a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Cole Calhoun. No balls and a strike to count. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to leave him loaded.
Ball. Swing 12. 1-2 to count. No.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 left for St. Louis. They're down 5-1. Digging in, Hannes Wagner, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Hannes Wagner.
And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? Guy executes his pitch, batter still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch, and sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
To the plate now, Andrew Jones. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Over to Perez, and it's a double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
First pitch coming. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Gone! So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 17 for him on the season. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
So now to the plate, George Brett. Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. So that's their 12th hit of the ballgame so far. And although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. Into the box now, Martine Maldonado, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Push to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Ryan Stanek will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 59, Ron.
Stepping in now, Haven Smith, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Get up and stretch. Indiana leads this one 6-1. Brendan Brennan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping up now, Brandon Lau. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Popped him up. Maldonado has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ron.
Ken Griffey Jr. will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
And that misses for ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in with 38 home runs and 94 runs batted in. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Wagner takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Digging in once again, Wilson Ramos. No hits to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1 left for the Cardinals. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Edilbert Ramos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61, Andrew Fry.
New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Jose Iglesias.
The second baseman, Jose.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's the ball.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Perez is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Corey Ray will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Ray.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
1 strike.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. This will get foul for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 23, Jeffrey Delgado.
So striding forward now, Jeffrey Delgado. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Chapman gathers it in. The inning is over. Anthony DeSclafani is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Brady Beals. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Flipped out the other way towards short, and one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Last time through was a base hit. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Into the box, Tony Perez, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes to Perez. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail 6-1. Taylor Rogers enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hannes Wagner is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Rogers has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate, Andrew Jones. No balls and 1 strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there. Ready with the 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found the hole, period, the end.
To the plate now, George Brett ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to... All set for the bottom of the 9th. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Hard hit ball to second, right to Iglesias. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Standing in, Cole Calhoun. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, number 8.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
And the train just keeps rolling down the track. That's win number 100 on the season. And they've got as good a chance as anybody to win the whole thing. You better watch out for these guys.
6-1 the final tally today. Indiana get their 100th victory of the season, best in the division. Not a surprise. Jim Palmer earns his 12th victory in the ball game. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 15 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. For St. Louis, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.